We'll open with some comments from Coach Hastings on tonight's 3-2 overtime loss to St. Thomas.
You know what? First 6 minutes, I thought we kind of sleptwalked through that time frame, and took a penalty, and they scored on the power play. I liked our game probably after the 6 minute mark. Thought we stayed with it, and were rewarded for the effort, getting up 2-1, and. Congratulations to St. Thomas on winning the hockey game, and we get a point out of it. They get two, and back to the drawing board tomorrow.
Freddie, start with you.
You've talked in the past about not getting to the hard areas to score goals when things are tight. It seemed like you were getting there, but there was a lot of physical play tonight, and a lot of bodies being banged into around the net tonight. It seemed
hard to score goals at this time of the year, and I saw the same thing you saw there, and you got to give their kid credit. I thought he did a good job between the posts tonight, and we've got to find a way to make a play. But you know what we did? We got it to 2-1, scored a goal to get it to 1-1, get the crowd into it finally, and then scored a nice power play goal, and
were you happy with the resolve? Because he made a lot of good saves, a lot of pucks, it seemed like, hit shoulders, almost went in high, and then finally you did break through, which I think you've done this whole second half. Was it good to see that, and was the mood always upbeat on the bench?
Yeah, I think the guys have done enough this year that they do believe in each other, and I thought they were rewarded for that. They stayed with it, found a way to finally get one by them, and then created another opportunity, and Fitzy scores a nice power play goal. And then we had some self-inflicted wounds there at the end. We go down 5-on-3, and at that time, that's not a good situation to put yourself into. And it hurt us.
Is it one where you feel like, and you mentioned a few self-inflicted wounds, but you outshot them 45-15. You feel like offensively there's certainly positives you can take from it?
There's some. I thought our power play was a little bit ineffective on the first two opportunities that we had. And you know what? There's a reason they call them special teams. They make a difference in a game. And, I thought we did a little bit better as the game went on. We got our third one, and for us, I'll take that effort. I ask the guys there's two things I'll get, upset about or disappointed in, and it's effort and discipline. And again, tonight I thought the discipline getting down to 5-on-3 is one that you can't put yourself in that spot.
You've done such a good job in January of getting yourselves into a good position, both in the standings and the pairwise. Does this feel like a bit of a stumble or a setback at all?
Yeah, you know what? They're all learning experiences, whether you win games or lose games. And like I just told the guys, I said, hey, you know what? This doesn't end our season, so it's a learning experience for us, and we've just got to make sure that you flush it, you get your post game done, and you re-tee it up tomorrow, because nobody's, we can't do anything about that game right now except learn from it, and so that's what we're going to do.
At the start, the goal that they got, Zach blocked a shot, really good block, and it kind of, and they got a goal off that, and then I think, late their offense on the power play. Did you feel like defensively a few bad turnovers, but you still did a lot of good things that way as well for most of the game?
Yeah, that's a play. That's a hockey play. Crash does a really good job at giving up on himself and getting a block, and it goes over. They push it to a guy that's on the weak side. He one-times it. They score a goal. That happens. Hockey's a game of mistakes and opportunities, and they took advantage of that one. But again, I thought we did a really good job over the second and third period at staying with it and finding a way to get it tied, even though we hadn't given up a lot. Stayed with it and had a 2-1 lead, and let that kind of dissolved there at the end of the game.